Hi everyone, welcome to Autodio. When it comes to the most famous green cars, Toyota Prius would unsurprisingly be at the first place. After its first release in the late 1990s, Prius has become the most successful hybrid car ever. However, hybrid is just a transitional step, a temporary solution, and the Japanese giant needs something more sustainable for the future. And, the Mirai has come to life with essential differences compared to its elder brother in terms of technology. Unveiled in 2014, Mirai is among the first fuel cell electric vehicles, or FCEV, to be mass-produced and sold commercially. This car runs on hydrogen, and water is the only substance emitted from its tailpipe. The water could in theory be filtered and made potable. That means Mirai is way greener than the Prius. But it's not the whole story, because Mirai is also the most efficient hydrogen FCEV rated by EPA and the one with the longest range. Not long after the second generation unveiled with significant increase in hydrogen capacity and range. Mirai has just been overhauled for the 2021 model year. In the press release, Toyota claimed that the Mirai could clean the air as you drive. This car is no more zero emission but minus emissions, according to the automaker. Fuel cells harness a chemical reaction between oxygen and hydrogen, yielding electricity, water vapor, and waste heat. The Mirai and other fuel cell vehicles need to take in substantial amounts of ambient air, cycling it through the membranes of the system stack, where the oxygen is used for the reaction, and funneling it back out. It's a net positive, both for the longevity of the fuel cells and for the environment in general, to filter that air obsessively. In the 2021 model year, the air gets cleaned up through a two-stage PM2.5 particulate filter that removes dust, pollen, and some noxious chemicals, according to Toyota. The first stage is a catalyst filter that can attract and neutralize sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and ammonia. Then the second stage is an electrostatically charged paper and fabric filter that captures microscopic pollutants. Toyota says that the combination of a special air cleaning fabric captures fine particles as small as PM2.5, then a chemical filter removes harmful chemical substances in the air and further suppresses PM2.5 particulates. The Japanese automaker states that their system could be effective in removing 94% to 99.7% of particulates between 0.3 and 2.5 microns. That's why Toyota is terming minus emissions. Simply put, more driving Toyota Mirai means cleaner air. After a recent test drive covering over 1,351 miles, Green Car Reports pointed out that the 2021 Toyota Mirai had cleaned 1,457 kiloliters, about 48,000 cubic feet, of air during the journey. Toyota cautions that the actual amount of air may differ because the required amount of air changes with power generation needs and driving conditions like climate and altitude. Nevertheless, it's not the biggest problem, because minus emissions would ever be a marketing term as long as the emission from the production process of hydrogen and the car are taken on, or they are all produced in a green way. Thank you for watching. See you later.